Hello students, I am Professor M.D. Patil from Padma Shri Dr. B. Kolte College of Engineering going to provide you a remote teaching regarding to the design of slab. As we are having all aware about the components of our building, first component of building is footing, then column, then beam and slab. Let's see about the slab. Before design of slab, basic concepts of design methods is necessary. Some methods are WSM means working stress method, limit state method and ultimate load method. In working stress method, the factor of safety is 3 for concrete and in limit state method, the factor of safety is 1.5 as we are having awareness about that factor of safety. The topic I am going to cover today are loads and design methods. Loads, there are 3 types of loads acting on the building which we always used to consider while designing: dead load, live load and wind load. Wind load or environmental load. In environmental load comes under the wind load, snow load or various earthquake types of loads. Then see the planning phase, structural phase and civil execution phase flowchart. First, in our execution plan, three members considered. First member is architect. Second one is structural designer. And the whole execution comes under the work of civil engineer. How it works out we will see. In planning phase, the work of architect. Architect forward the plan to the structural designer and structural designer analyze and design that plan. Means structural design and analysis can be done by manually or with the help of using softwares. Manually we can use IS 456-2000 and for the software basis we can use the various types of design and analysis software like STAAD, ETABS, SAP or TECLA. The next method comes the safety and serviceability requirement are satisfied or not satisfied. If our safety and serviceability conditions and requirement are satisfied, then construction phase comes. And if it is not satisfies our safety and serviceability condition, then the revised structural design by using the structural analysis and design with the help of software structural engineer. You will get this flow chart. I am going to repeat once. The planning phase comes under the architect. The architect do his work and forward the plan to the structural designer. Structural designer analyze and design that drawing, and after analysis and design, let they check the safety and serviceability requirements satisfied or not satisfied. If it is going to be satisfied, then construction phase forward, and if it is not going to satisfy, then revise the structural design by using the structural designer. I hope you can get. Then let's see about the loads. Various types of loads are acting on the building. That is dead load, live load and environmental load. In environmental load means earthquake load, snow load or wind load. In dead load, for these types of load, we can use the IS code IS 875 1987. Dead load, live load and environmental loads, it comes under the part 1 to part 5. Means I mean to say that IS 875 part 1 for dead load, IS 875 part 2 for live load, IS 875 part 3 for wind load and IS 875 part 4 for snow loads. And IS 875 Part 5 combines combination of the loads. This is the accurate estimations of load we can done with the help of IS 875 Part 1 to 5, 1987. The worst possible combination of the applied load are always used to come in our construction. How it acts, I am going to take one example. I am going to take one lane two-way traffic or two lane two-way traffic. You can say anyone. If one bench lorry is traveling or moving from this road from right to left and left to right, and this vehicle is traveling from this road from left to right or right to left, what is going to happen? If some cases are executed like that, snow is falling and wind is blowing. See, snow is falling. I am drawing here some snow. And wind is flowing. What will happen? If snow is falling and wind is flowing, we need to make one possible combination. We can take this possible combination with the help of IS 456-2000. With the help of this IS 456-2000, Indian Standard IS Code, Code of Practices for Concrete and RCC Designs, with the help of this IS Code, we can make sure about are we crossing our possible permissible limits or not. We have to check this one. Okay.